saying they did reimburse.
It's probably one of those final.
Alstead has reimbursed the town of Leominster. So these are all paid, these are signed by their selectmen.
Yes.
Alright, I've never seen the other end of that.
There's my minute paper. Or you can have them.
I'm gonna paperclip
I know.
this together. Okay, you can't because you end up with the rest of the report.
Are you done with this part?
That one you can sign off on if you've reviewed. This, I think, relates to the front of this, maybe.
I have just made it a habit to do a check registry for you guys. Sometimes it's easier to just go through
This
that
is
and then.
done for that one. That one doesn't need to go here. There's got to be an attorney.
Are you talking about this?
No, this, when I see a billable line that says email to Miss Christie,
Yes.
an hour and a half at $285
Yes.
to go back to law school. By back, I mean the first time ever.
For a visit, right?
Oh. Alright, this is all in the Fairpoint stuff.
Oh, that's what that is. That has to go through your office. That has to go through this button.
Yes, it does.
I bet you felt Rick that day.
I did. The Ackworth, one of the Ackworth selectmen signed it. Eddie signed it, and then David signed it.
Okay.
Which is, I think, voluntary, should be required. Yep. I mean, they can certainly sign it as well if they want.
They were asking if they were aware of it, so yes, they are.
Yeah, yeah. Did they say that they wanted to sign it?
It's funny, he didn't want to. It doesn't say it's from mine. It's not from Sean to get rid of it. How do you know where to post it?
What to do, I need to the bill because it's split up between.
Different one?
Oh, this one is that. The same account.
Just curious.
Bill. Because on the, no, on the bill it would say but that's general government, so it could be library, this building. I have to see the bill to see what the bill says.
I'm curious.
We won't hold that one out and find out about that.
You want to hold that out, or you just want me to find out about that?
If it's $10, I don't care if we pay it, I'd just like to know what.
You want to know what the charge is?
Right, what the deal is.
Okay. You can put that back with the bills.
You haven't signed. Oh, hold on. That goes underneath that. These are just receipts. If there's anything to do here, we can look.
Yeah, because those are different towns.
She said you could put that back in. Okay.
Yep. I'll ask. It's got to be for all.
Alstead, there's nothing to do there. Why do we sign it?
if you're signing multiple places.
Oh, yeah.
As a cover for
I
it.
just don't know why we're signing, saying we received, that another town received our payment for our fire. They signed it, then we sign it. That's all right.
I think it's so that there's all eyes on the bill and proves that they were paid and not paid.
Well, she explained it, it does kind of make sense. It would be nice if they were all kind of following.
And I'm not sure I know it's the ones when I type it up. I have to type it up. Because the paperwork behind that is what he gets, but he deciphers from that. So this little method is a little.
Where's the rest of them? Oh, I took those minutes. There's no second page. There's no.
I saw a sticky that was not attached to anything. Just one correspondence. Yeah. I have your minutes until you're done.
Oh, you took them? Oh, that's what it's gonna look like?
So, that's what we do, something else.
Yes, that's easy. Yes,
Do you see that correspondence
not that.
regarding the tower? No, the tower is in Sullivan, and they're required to notify us.
Yeah,
That's one less.
yeah.
I object. Those are not my property. They go here? All right, moving right along, one piece of correspondence. Oh, what, more?
Yes.
Slowing right down. You gotta come earlier.
We were here before you.
I know. Health and that's
The wages, because we run all wages through the office.
So you're on the town facilitator. You can send it over to you. You're the bookkeeper for that. Make sense?
And notice it's not signed by anybody.
Yeah. Or
Or anything.
Oh, we got a full house.
Green social. Thank you for our invitations. Cat litter.
I think there's more on that receipt than what's paid.
No, she deducted her cat litter. I'm sorry, I don't mean to scrutinize things too closely, but sometimes you see a bill that has cat litter on that.
She's not even listening.
Good, we done? All right, moving her along. I got a request from Karn. She took issue with the 5-10 minutes. And the part that she took issue with was this sentence. Karen said that she had a tenant who used it to Skype with her child overseas, and that is a service to those who could not afford Wi-Fi. This was regarding the library's Wi-Fi service. It just seems like the whole sentence was kind of taken out of context. And that they have their own Wi-Fi. So,
What are we looking at?
this is going back to the 5-10 minutes when we were discussing Wi-Fi downtown. And Karn had brought up something about somebody using Skype, sitting there and using Skype. But they weren't using the library Skype, they were using Karn Skype that they provide for their tenants. Or their
She said they were
access.
using the library,
She did.
on the staff of the library.
Using the.
I remember that vivid.
Right.
She meant her Wi-Fi, not, she didn't.
Well, she said, I said nothing about affordability, it was not my tenant, but Wire Brothers owns their own router with a guest network we offer to our own tenants if needed during their move-in transition. Our tenants do not, nor have they ever used the library Wi-Fi. So, since this whole sentence is pretty much irrelevant to the subject anyway,
I can't find the thing.
last sentence, page 2.
She said they were sitting on the library steps, and she looked over and saw the glow in the person's face of the iPad that they were Skyping on.
Right. So, yeah, see that last sentence starting right here.
Yeah, I remember her saying that, and she said, what does she want to change?
She said, I said nothing about affordability. It's not my tenant. Wire Brothers owns their own router with a guest network we offer to our own tenants if needed during their move-in transition. Our tenants do not, nor do they ever use the library Wi-Fi.
Does it say anything about affordability here? I thought she did it because she could access it at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know. My point is that if she has an issue with how that sentence is worded, I have no issue with striking it because it's pretty much irrelevant to the rest of the subject of the minutes.
I thought it was one of the more highlighted interesting points of the night. In fact, if somebody would use it after 2 o'clock in the morning to Skype with somebody around the world, I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought it was a compelling point
Yeah.
on that side of the argument.
Okay. So we've been asked to amend the minutes. How would we like to amend the minutes then?
Just get rid of the part for those who could not afford it.
Yeah.
It's a beneficial service.
Karen said she had a tenant that she says that wasn't one of their tenants. That's confusing. See, this must be a different.
Did someone else say that?
Yeah, I don't know. What she's referring to isn't exactly what's here, so I have no idea.
You need to bring up the YouTube and watch it.
Review it.
Yeah.
Take a couple hours and get into it a little bit.
Transcribe the whole thing.
Can you offer any insight on this? No. All right.
Gotcha that.
Okay. How about we keep this open and,
That's an easy problem.
okay, well, let's talk to Carl. I'll talk to Carl again and we'll see if we can get some exact wording.
Smart man.
Well, we'll hold off on those.
Yeah, well, if we wish to go back and amend minutes, we can do so at any time.
Yeah.
We'll just vote to do it, so we're not gonna do it tonight. There you go. All right, moving right along.
And we're willing to amend it. We just don't know what to amend it to.
Exactly. Something. And we're supposed to have the chief, is
Yeah, he
he?
said he's coming up at 7.
Well, we're doing minutes. You wanna?
I guess we can. Has everybody had a chance to review? Do you need more time to review last week's minutes?
These are the longest minutes I've ever seen.
I
They just go
know.
on.
I was pulled, was discussed.
Okay, yep. I haven't looked at it. Pledge of allegiance, period. Announce recording, period. Review the Sunday manifest, period.
There's two hands in that same paragraph down by the bottom.
Heard of them, Chris Bob. Never got to the bottom.
Boston Post game. This one of the original Boston Post games. With the ones they really do.
Yeah. Yep.
Do we get a date yet on that?
That's what you guys are going to decide today.
I asked that we leave it up to them. I could make time to present a cane.
You got your choices Tuesday or Thursday.
Right. I just wasn't gonna assume one or the other and let them choose.
Okay, so with that, you had decided not to do a cane, but to do a certificate.
Right.
That should be put in somewhat of a decent frame.
We normally create and prints up our certificates.
That would be my office. So we would do that, but I would have to go get a frame.
Okay.
That would,
We do that.
that's
So
my
an
office.
8.5 by 11, you'll do something in Publisher or something like that, or do we have actual certificates?
Linda said somewhere. If not, I'll just pick, they have some really nice certificates at Staples.
Okay. So we'll do something that looks nice. And once that is done, you'll let them
Yeah.
know, and then you can just schedule that.
I'd like to
And
try
I
to
think
do it next
between
week.
the three of us, can we agree that, I'll be happy to do it. I'll go first. If for whatever reason I can't, or we'll all go. Does that work?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Oh. Okay. I have to look at this. Are you still amending? I think it's like
Okay, so besides a few small corrections there, I'll move that we accept the minutes as amended.
Second.
All in favor? That's right. And I'll try to keep them more brief next time.
Really?
Yeah. Hold the meeting to order, talked about some stuff, meeting adjourned. There you go. All right, still no more Jeff.
I just saw one.
Okay.
Okay, good. then everybody get more votes.
And everybody,
So I see the trailer's gone.
Oh, if they came today, I just sworn it was from you.
When I drove in, they were getting it.
Oh, yeah.
So I assume it's been paid for.
I would assume so too. I have to mark the website to say paid.
yeah.
And that's the,
What's the next one?
land. Already have the details on that. It's supposed to be a fire truck and a rescue truck. The old ones. Not quite much.
How are you, chief?
Hey, it's good. How are you?
Good. I'll wait till Kelly gets back so she can diligently report every word that comes out of her.
Oh, sweet. I love the sound of this already. That's great.
It's nice when somebody's happy.
That's all right.
How things been going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Busy.
Busy? That's not good. Take you personally, or is that?
No, here.
Okay.
Busy, busy, busy.
Wait for it.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Time cards. Yes. Well, bear with us.
That's okay.
And, anybody downstairs now, or are you headed down there afterwards?
I was gonna go down afterwards.
Okay.
Maybe we can do it. What phone's gonna be on? Maybe we can do it. Tell me how to get on my email. You're gonna give me an email lesson.
Yes, so you probably haven't gotten one yet. Alstead.nh.org email address.
No.
Okay. And you've got yours. Do you normally, check your mail on your phone? Do you check it on your laptop?
Just stopping this.
Do I really want another email though? We have the Alstead police.
Well, this is the reasoning behind it. If we're ever subpoenaed, they take the whole computer. So what we're thinking is if we have a separate email and we get into a court case, they just take that separate email.
Oh, yeah.
That's the impetus behind the whole, that we're trying to protect our own personal information.
That's definitely one aspect. Me personally, I like the fact that if I need something from you, I can email you, and you'll respond to my email. We have a couple department heads that don't do email, which makes communication difficult. So it's usually, Kelly, can you get in touch with David and then make sure that he gets this message? And now we're playing a game of telephone. I'm telling her something, she's relaying it on, and there's always room for that to be perceived in a different way or things like that. So I don't think it's unreasonable to make that a requirement of a department head's job that they use email. So,
It's not in the job description.
okay.
There will be.
Can be.
Are you being devil's advocate there?
You know, it's in my heart. But I already have it.
So yeah, if you want to continue using, because you guys do have an official domain, it's not like you're using a Gmail account or a Hotmail account for police. You have your stuff all in one account. And they won't take your computer, but they will want to have access, or you will have to testify that you have provided everything that was in your Comcast.net email address. But by keeping it all at least in one, that keeps any questions in a 91A request out of your personal account, keep it on the business or on the town side. So anyway, with all that said, there's nothing.
I wondered if you wanted to change Marcello's and add his to.
No, I think
Okay.
I'm okay with, because they have, it's
Mhm.
AlsteadPolice.net.
Police.
Okay. So it's already outside of the free email.
Their personal email.
Right, we don't really gain anything by switching over other than making things confusing. If you use it, great. And do those guys have, addresses there too?
Each one.
Good, yeah, make sure we have all those too, because I don't.
Well, once we get set up, they can just email
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we need to distribute that.
Okay. That was my question about the police department when I was going through everybody's.
Right. Yeah, no need for that. Okay.
They're supposed to be archived for so many years anyways. Emails. So as the previous select board could get subpoenaed for their own personal
Sure. sure.
We have no way of storing that information. Because it's, you're using, that's why I'm just saying it's more important to have what you guys are doing,
Right.
where you are in control of archiving.
Where we're limited control. So we really have to work through that third party to
Right.
make sure it all gets done, but we'll continue to work through that. Okay. Why are you busy?
Why am I busy? Because Sergeant Landry's on vacation.
There we go.
There's the answer, right there. Get
You
ready.
kept me sweating for how long?
Yeah, he's coming
Maybe.
back this week. Okay. So he'll be back. And,
Maybe.
yeah, exactly. Maybe he's right. You never know. And then, Officer Howard is still not 100% on his own yet, so we're just kind of, making do. We're getting by.
Good.
But normally, a night like tonight, I would be able to do a lot of my other administrative things, but I was handling a lot of calls that were coming in and kind of do a lot of catch up.
Okay.
Since last meeting, I think the big question last meeting was the drug thing, right? Obviously. We did have a Crime Stoppers meeting, and I invited citizens in town to come because we were looking for new board members. I did invite Debbie. Yeah, she couldn't make it, so. But we have a meeting every month. I'm hoping she'll come on board and meet with that. My hope is that we could. So we have Crime Stoppers. It's a nonprofit, recognized nonprofit.
Mhm.
The board did tons of work and to get to nonprofit status and to get to where they are today. And since I left,